Ladies and gentlemen, this is a YouTube show in which you are brought Slot Machine Sunday, Money Cards Monday, Tic Tac Tuesday, Whammy Mania Wednesday, Thundercracker Thursday, and Flinging Dice Friday and Saturday Superstarcade. Also, wrestling news from Raw, NXT 2.0, AEW Dynamite, NXT UK, Impact Wrestling, SmackDown and 205 Live, and AEW Rampage, and special episodes from Road and Up, Cyber Swaggin', and the philosophies of Lee McLeese. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the YouTube show of fun, of knowledge, strategy, luck and daring, and mental shenanigans. This is WEML-TV Channel 77. And now here's the host of the show, live from New Bedford, Massachusetts. It is none other than Eric M. Lima. Thank you very much, Mr. Announcer, for that lovely intro. Hello again, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. I am your friendly neighborhood bumbling bofa raver. I am the 5-time. What? How many? 5-time. How many again, Eric? 5-time. That's right, 5-time Bumbling Bozos Bozy Awards nominee in 2021. I'm Eric Lima, and this is my channel vlog show that could be a nominee in the future. It is WEML-TV, Channel 77, Episode 1085. March 25th, 2022, 7:07 p.m. I got an hour till SmackDown, ladies and gentlemen, so hang in there tightly, and we're going to go for a bumpy ride, let me tell you, because I still got this I still got the Impact Event Center in the High Rollers games to work on. As you can see, scenery, you say, oh, Eric, the scenery's a little differently. Well, it is time. It's going to be time. I'm about to move a lot of things up to my new room, and we're going to make some do some new things, make some new things, and it's happening. So, as a little bit, it sounds like primetime wrestling in the last in 1992. The last primetime was everybody's moving everything out, and then turning into Monday Night Raw. Remember those days? Well, guess what? It's almost like this. A little bit of the set of the old school room is moving, and it'll only be a matter of time. Be a matter of time where everything is going to be moving up into the new room, and before you know it, I'll be setting everything up there, and then we'll see what happens, because it'll be a lot of fun, and I guarantee you, once the new set is set up, you're gonna like it. That's for sure. So a lot of confidence indeed. As you can see, my change of clothes right there. So we're gonna have some fun here. Okay, let's talk about Impact last night. Moose, as we went off the air from last week, Moose decided to bust in Josh Alexander's house, intimidating his wife. Intimidating Josh Alexander's wife, Jade Chung, who was a manager at Ring of Honor for the Embassy. That's what she was known as until she met Josh Alexander, got married to him, and had a couple of boys, and intimidated her and Jet, Josh Alexander's son, as well. And Josh Alexander came in there full of P&V, and who can blame the man? He addresses Moose about entering in his home and all that. He's ticked off. Moose comes out, says a few things. He said, I better go back to the house and show Jet what a true, real role model was like. And I'm like, oh boy, you don't want to go there. And so both men started brawling all over the place. Some of the wrestlers, like a Madman Fulton and everybody else, tried to, even Ace Austin, they tried to stop him. Stopped him from, throwing Moose over. And even Ace Austin said, you want to go to jail for this, command? Come on, even Ace Austin kind of felt sorry for the guy, which I was very shocked at. But then Scott D'Amore tried to calm him down. Listen, I want you to go away. I want you to get your emotions. And he said, yeah, my emotions will be in check if Moose once Moose stays away from my family. So I think Moose is trying to really get Josh Alexander's dander up to the point where we'll leave Scott D'Amore no choice at all. So I think Scott D'Amore is trying to be the voice of reason. He's trying to be, even he knows Josh Alexander very well. And I say this, if I was Scott D'Amore, I say, listen, he wants to make this personal. We'll make it personal. Street fight, anything goes, no rules. Speaking of street fights, that'll be later on. Triple threat match for the qualifier match at Rebellion. Ace Austin's qualified against Trey Miguel, the defending X Division champion. One more spot to be won. And it'll be between Willie Mack, the Laredo Kid, and Speedball Mike Bailey. And Speedball Mike Bailey, ever since making his Impact debut, is coming on strong, making quite the impact, no pun intended. And he's also dating Veda Scott. And Veda Scott, I did see her wrestle at the WEML-TV Festival back in 2013, I believe. And I took a picture and I tagged her in it, and she goes, you haven't tried the funnel cake. I'm not a funnel cake kind of guy, Veda. Come on, give me a break here. Anyways, this is back in 2013. But Speedball Mike Bailey did win the matchup, so it'll be Trey Miguel defending the title against Ace Austin and Speedball Mike Bailey. I think Ace Austin's trying to make an alliance with Speedball Mike Bailey. Mike Bailey's kind of not buying it. You know what I mean? That's something to. So the Bullet Club promo on the Motor City Machine Guns after the match, and it was controversial because the referee made the 3 count, even though Jay White did stop the match, but still the referee did not see that. So they'll face each other again next week, and Carl Anderson and Luke Gallows, they're challenging VBD, Violent by Design, Eric Young, Joe Doring, and Diener for the Impact World Tag Team Championships held by VBD. And it seems like the Carl Anderson and Gallows want those belts back. And then before the Impact, Shira has made his return to Impact, defeating Crazy Steve. And Raj Singh and Shira cut a promo on Bhupinder Gujar. It seems like Raj Singh is not very happy with Gujar's decision to be on his own, so Raj Singh had to bring back the Indian Lion himself, Mahabali Shira. So it's going to be very interesting to see what goes on there. Steve Maclin, before his match against Heath, cut a promo on him, saying he'll be Heath. Heath and Steve Maclin went at it, and Maclin pulled something that got Rhino banned from ringside, but it helped Maclin in his favor because Maclin did beat Heath. And then after the matchup, Rhino came back and gave Maclin a gore of his own. Now, let's go with All About Me with Tennille Dashwood. Her guest is Caleb with a K. Poor Caleb with a K. Tennille Dashwood's been questioning his loyalty, either is with the influence or with the inspiration. So it's Caleb with a K. Said, I got to go to see the doctor. He takes off, and then he runs into Madison Rayne with her locker room talk with Johnny Swagger. No, Johnny Swinger. Johnny Swagger. They get Jack Swagger and Johnny Swinger. I got them both mixed up. It's Johnny Swinger. Johnny Swagger. That's his WED name. It goes to WE. I'm Johnny Swagger, man, daddy. Go on. Johnny Swinger. And looks like and Tennille Dashwood and Madison Rayne are on Caleb with a K. Poor Caleb with a K. I feel bad. You know what? If I were Caleb with a K, I'd say, you know what? Screw you two teams. I'm leaving Impact. I'm going to AEW with my girlfriend's Chris Statlander. There you go. That's what. If I were Caleb with a K, I would do that. You know. Now, I'm bringing in Chris Statlander. She's gonna her and her partner's gonna beat both of your teams, and they're gonna walk on the Impact, and we're going to AEW with those Impact belts. Anyways, well, they had Tomohiro Ishii and the footage vignette about what he can do in that ring in New Japan. And Jonah is going to face him at Rebellion. So this is going to be an interesting matchup, to say the least. And also at the multiverse of matches, Ishii's facing Eddie Edwards. So it's going to be very interesting to see. But Jonah versus Ishii is going to be crazy. And also, I think in the multiverse of matches, also, there will be a tag team match. Josh Alexander teaming up with Jonah versus Moose, the Impact World Champion, and PCO. By the way, PCO follows me on Twitter. Who knew, right? I think it was really cool that, I recognized him from him being Pierre the Quebecers and seeing what he can do in that ring. It's really cool for him to follow me. But anyways, then they had the Impact Tag Team titles in the LumberJack match, Violent by Design, the Good Brothers. And then, LumberJacks can cause a lot of problems. It was Honor No More that caused the problems, basically Matt Taven and Mike Bennett and all them. And Honor No More attacked the Good Brothers and cost them the chance to win those Impact Tag Team titles back. VBD did retain. And I'll tell you what. It is a Bullet Club versus Honor No More. Let's get this thing on. It's almost like Ring of Honor refugees versus New Japan. This is going to get and Impact combined. This is going to get crazy, to say the least. GM Miller interviewed Tasha Steelz, and Tasha Steelz says, if Mickie's telling Chelsea Green to stay out of this match, I'll tell I'll give Savannah Evans the night off. Rocky Romero went one-on-one with Eddie Edwards. It was a heck of a matchup. Eddie Edwards didn't win, and Eddie Edwards tried to feign the handshake of honor, and then he attacked Romero. And then Donington Gresham, the ROH champion, goes after Eddie Edwards. This is going to get interesting by the moment. And by the way, in the multiverse of matches, Eddie Edwards says he refused to represent Impact, so he goes by he represented Pro Wrestling and Noah when he became the GHC heavyweight champion. And then Swinger's Dungeon, Swinger talks to Zicky Dice. He says, "This is something I need." And Swinger goes, "You know what? I want to see what you can do. I'm going to team with you, and we'll take out 2 chumps for a chump challenge." A little play on Deonna Purrazzo's champ challenge. It was too funny. Then the main event, the Philly Street Fight with the Knockouts title, Tasha Steelz versus Mickie James. And Savannah Evans got involved in the matchup, and then Chelsea Green come out to finally even the score, but she decided to sit there and made a promise not getting involved in the matchup, and then watch Mickie get attacked and pinned in the matchup. And then afterwards, Chelsea Green was just sitting there and had a smile on her face, says, "What's going on with this?" She starts trash-talking Mickie. And then Mickie James decided to slap Chelsea Green. Chelsea Green slaps her back. Both women were fighting. Chelsea Green steps out of the ring, and all of a sudden, Matt Cardona attacked Mickie from behind using his radio silencer leg lariat move. And then Chelsea Green hits Mickie with the cast, and then takes it off. She was faking the whole injury the whole time. This is going to be a war. Chelsea Green and Matt Cardona. I would suspect that Matt Cardona has been feuding with Nick Aldis during his NWA days. So, as the reigning NWA's World Heavyweight Champion, I would not put it past Mickie to say, "Hey, hubby, let's come back to the company you first cut your teeth in. We're teaming up." I wouldn't be surprised Rebellion, that match is going to happen. I would not be surprised if Mickie and Nick Aldis team up against the Cardonas. That's going to be something. Or it could be in NWA's next pay-per-view. Who knows for sure. Craziness is happening all around, man. And next week is a big wrestling week, as you know. And I might be going on vacation, not next week, but the week out, the first full week of April. So that means the big wrestling week next week. It's going to be a big week for wrestling, man. WWE, it's lots of craziness. Ring of Honor, Impact, and AEW probably getting some Supercard show going on. It's going to be nuts. It's going to be nuts next week. So, that's all the time we have on the show. Episode 1085. Impact Event Center for March the 24th, 2022. I got to go. And the next episode, we're going to do some Flinging Dice Friday, or Friday if you're getting paid. So, some high rollers. All right? So, I will see you guys later. You guys have a wonderful day. And until the next episode, I wish you all the peace, the love, and the blessings of the Lord Jesus Christ from Him to me. And He keeps it, He gives it to me, but I don't keep it because I want to give the blessings to you. That's when I put my hands out like this, that's I'm giving you the blessing. Take it, receive it, and say, "Thank you, God. You got a good man." All right, I'll see you guys later. Have a great and wonderful day, and a wonderful night, actually. It's 7:20. I got 40 minutes till SmackDown. Got to get going on this. See ya.